Thanks for the opportunity to share with you this night, this talk. I'm really happy to be here. I would like to start this talk uh, making a really quick poll. I would like you to answer this question. What makes you happy about work? But I'm going to give you just three options. So I know that you maybe have some additional ideas, but I just want you to pick one idea from the options that I'm gonna give you, okay? So what makes you happy about work? And these are your three options: good work environment, money, or learn and teach. What makes you happy about work?
I think learn and teach.
Okay, learn and teach. There is something interesting about this because uh, most of people uh, don't include money as part of the things or the more important things that makes them happy about work. I've been working in the human resources area for about 4 years and a half, and I have the opportunity to every single day see different workers' profile, and I really liked to understand and to see the way that they feel happy when they do one activity or another as part of their jobs. So tonight I would like to talk with you about what makes people happy about work. First of all, well, I'm going to talk about three main points. The first one is that I'm going to share with you two stories. Then I'm going to talk about what people think about work, and finally I'm going to share with you some ideas to be happy when you work. Okay? So first of all, I'm going to share with you two stories. The first one is that I have a friend. Well, first of all, I have to confess that I used to see the WhatsApp status of my contacts on my phone. So that's something really weird, but that's something that I do. And for about 4 months and a half, I've been looking at status of a friend that, for the purpose of this presentation, I will call her Stephanie. And she used to complain a lot of times about her work. She used to put things like, I hate working here, I'm not really happy at my job, I would like to be working in another place, I don't want to work anymore, my boss always is mad at me, and this kind of status she used to share. But by the other hand, I had another friend that, for the purpose of this presentation, I will call him Santiago, and he used to post things like, I'm really happy to work here. Today I learned something really interesting. This environment is really important for me. I'm learning really new and important things at my job, and I can notice two different things, or three things really. The first one is that there's always something that makes us happy about our works or our jobs. The second one is that complaining is not an answer. And the third one is that when you see positive things about your job or the things that you do as part of your job, you can make a difference. And these points that I just shared with you made me think about something about what people really think about or how they feel about work. And there's an idea that says that people thinks that they are rats in a maze, and this idea is supported by Dan Ariely. He shared a TED Talk in April 2013 and shared this quote: Can you please help me reading this quote?
People are like rats in a maze. That all people care about is money. And the moment we give them money, we can direct them to work one way. We can direct them to work another way. Damn really.
Yeah, that's what he shared. And he states that we have to find something meaningful about our works or our jobs. For example, we have to look for a purpose. He says that the meaningful working conditions are made by effort and motivation. And I would like to illustrate this point by sharing something about the IKEA effect. Have you heard before about the IKEA effect?
No, I didn't.
I would like to explain what it is. The IKEA effect is the fact that, well, the IKEA business used to sell things that you can build them by your own, and then you have some instructions. But the funny thing about this is that if you follow the instructions, maybe you are not going to make or to build the thing that you're supposed to build. But if you put your effort, I mean, if you do your best and if you look for ways to build the thing that you're supposed to build, you are going to feel happy about doing it. And your motivation is that finally you can see the thing that you made by your own. This is the IKEA effect. And this effect is something that all the people used to look for. Every single people at their jobs looks for motivation and to do their best. In the Balance Career website, we find ways to be happy at work, and this is the third point that I want to share with you this night. And we have some ideas that can help us to be happy at work. And these ideas are just to be happy at work. This is the first important thing that you have to do. You have to decide to be happy. The second one is do something you love every single day. It doesn't mean that you have to find something at your job that makes you happy, but it's important to include something during your day that really makes you happy. For example, if you like to draw, you can take about 5 or 10 minutes to draw while you work. It is going to help you to be happy at work. Take charge of your own professional and personal development. This is something that it is totally about you. It is not really good to expect to receive professional and personal capacitation. You have to look for it. Take responsibility for knowing and what is happening at work. You have to know what is going on in the place where you work. And ask for feedback frequently. If you ask for feedback, you are going to know and to understand what your co-workers and your boss expect from you, from the things that you do at work. There are another additional ideas. Make only commitments that you can keep. It's important. You have to commit to do things that you know that you can keep. In addition, you have to avoid negativity from yourself and from your environment. It is important also to practice professional courage. You have to do your best. You have to make effort to do the things that you are supposed to do at your job. Make friends. When you are working with your friends, you feel happier, and you used to see for ways to work in a better way. And finally, if all fails, job searching will make you smile. This is something really interesting. When you think that nothing is working, you can look for job opportunities. you are going to love because you will not find, in most of the cases, a better job condition. So it's something that will help you to have a better perspective about your job. Okay? I would like to share with you 3 additional ideas that shares Bernard Mark, who is founder and the CEO of the Performance Institute. And he says, find meaning in what we do. He also shares that our hope for the future is something important that makes us happy about work, and that relationships we have at work will have a really high impact in the way that we feel in our jobs, if we are happy or if we are not. The interesting thing about the things that I've been sharing with you is that all the things are not related with money. I know that money is important for us to pay for our needs, but it is not the most important thing. So if you feel that you are happy, maybe it is because you really understand what is important for you at your job. And if you are not feeling really happy, I want to invite you to think right now in what really helps you to feel happy at work. It can be anything, because we are different people and the things that make us happy at work are different as well. But the money is not the most important thing about it. I would like to invite you to think in this fact, because it is going to change the way that you feel about your job if you are not feeling happy. I just want to say thank you for giving me this time to share this talk with you. I really appreciate this was really a nice experience for me. Thank you very much.